Are you looking for the best drawing tablet for Photoshop? In this video we will look at some of the best drawing tablet for Photoshop on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Microsoft Surface Pro 7 Tablet for Photoshop Editing. Screen size, 12.9, resolution, 2736x1824 pixels. Processor, Intel Core i3-1005G1, i5-1035G4, i7-1065G7, Pro 7 Plus, Intel Core i3-1115G, i5-1135G7, i7-1165G7 storage, 256GB RAM, 8GB battery, 5 hours with 3 hours charging time at the office, at home, or en route. The Microsoft Surface Pro 7 easily adapted to the way we worked. It instantly transformed from laptop to tablet to portable studio, so we could type, touch, draw, write, and work with ease. With a 10th generation Intel Core processor, it is faster and more powerful than its predecessor, the Surface Pro 6. We also found it to possess a longer battery life, lasting up to 10.5 hours between charges. Beware, though, using Photoshop for long periods drains the battery life, and we had to charge more times than we liked. Like the previous model, the resolution is fantastic and we could see our designs in graphic detail. It also has a built-in kickstand that allows it to be used as a laptop, tablet, or in studio mode. We could draw on one end and erase on the other with the Surface Pen. Another thing we liked with the pen was that it allowed for precision editing that mouses couldn't match. Overall, this Photoshop drawing pad is powerful enough to edit raw photos on full-powered editing software. Number 2. iPad 9 Review, Wi-Fi and Cellular. Screen size, 10.2, resolution, 2160x1620 pixels. Processor, a 13 Bionic chip with neural engine storage, up to 256GB RAM, 4GB battery, 10 hours with 2.5 hours charging time. If you can't afford the iPad Pro, the Apple iPad 9 is a great alternative that works with the Apple Pencil and keyboard. It's got amazing color accuracy and is engineered for both performance and responsiveness. Like its big brother, it comes in Wi-Fi only and Wi-Fi and cellular iterations. Choosing the latter allowed us to be able to work on the go while keeping in communication with friends and collaborators. This drawing pad for Photoshop could easily run Adobe Photoshop on iOS, which allowed us to do nearly everything we'd be able to do on a desktop. It also has multi-touch gestures that most drawing tablets don't have. It's got a great processor, decent storage, and a battery that lasts the same amount as the iPad Pro. While it doesn't have 4K, its screen resolution was good enough for us to view and edit photos. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Tab S8. Screen size, 11, resolution, 2560x1600 pixels. Processor, octa-core, 3.00 plus 2.50 plus 1.8 GHz, storage, 128GB, 256GB, 512GB RAM, 8GB/12GB battery, 12 hours with 2 hours charging time. In case you were asking yourself, can you use Photoshop on Samsung tablet? Yes, you can. The pricey Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 is all the proof you need. It has the mobility of a tablet with the power of a PC. In tablet mode, we were able to use Adobe Photoshop Lightroom and Photoshop Express. Whenever we needed the full capability of the desktop app, however, we just switched it to its desktop mode, DirectX mode. We did this by simply connecting the keyboard to the device. Unfortunately, we had to purchase this as an extra, which is something we never liked doing. The device's processing speed was really impressive. We didn't even notice a significant drop-off between Photoshop for tablets and Photoshop for desktops, thanks to its octa-core processors. It also comes with more than enough storage to store all PSD files as well as exports, and it could even handle processor-hungry RAW files. Its redesigned S Pen was included with the tablet, and the 120Hz refresh rate left us impressed with how smooth and responsive the pen felt. While the stylus attaches to the tablet via a magnetic strip which also charges it, we would have appreciated an actual slot to insert the pen into for tight security. Still, it was a worthy travel companion thanks to its long-lasting battery, which took us roughly 2 hours to charge. Number 4. Wacom Cintiq 22. Screen size, 21.5, resolution, 1920x 1080 pixels processor, N/a storage, N/a RAM, 1 MB battery. Plug into a computer. The Wacom Cintiq 22 is arguably the best Wacom tablet for photo editing. It works with the Pro Pen 2 and felt like a huge upgrade to the Intuos Pro thanks to a paper-like surface feel. The device connected to our Mac and Windows computers using a 3-in-1 cable, and the driver was super easy to install. While it's not for the traveling creative, it's the perfect buy if you'll be working from one place as it didn't take up too much desk space. It came with foldable legs that allowed us to place it in an optimal working position. Unfortunately, we had to spend extra to get the adjustable stand that afforded us even more positional versatility. The Pro Pen 2 makes use of 8192 levels of pressure sensitivity and 60-degree tilt recognition. It also has a low activation force, meaning it recognized even the smallest lines to give us precise editing. It does have shortcut keys, but there aren't enough to make up for our disappointment with the lack of express keys on the tablet. Regardless, rest assured that with this Wacom tablet, Photoshop becomes incredibly easier to use. Number 5. Hoshin Kanvas 13. Screen size, 13.3, resolution, 1920x 1080 pixels processor, N/a storage, N/a RAM, N/a battery. Plugs into computer. The Huion Kamvas 13 is an affordable graphics tablet that's certainly in the running for the best drawing pad for Photoshop. This device had everything we were looking for. It had convenient express keys, an adjustable stand, and a perfectly accurate pen. Unfortunately, it isn't exactly travel-friendly as we constantly need it to be connected to a device to work. As a workaround, we used it on the go by connecting to an Android device with the Photoshop Express app. Even then, we had to use our own USB cable as Huion doesn't provide it. The Photoshop pad and pen are both battery-free, so we never lost valuable time having to recharge. The tilt recognition, pen pressure, and thus accuracy, and minimal lag made for incredible photo editing that made us forget it was a cheap drawing tablet. If you're left-handed, you'll have a hard time using this device, but flipping it around does the trick. It just won't be as good as for right-handed users, though.